us how you came to choose working with MarketPro home buyers.
Well, I had an estate sale for my parents, and we were selling the house as is, and we didn't really want to get involved in fixing up the house and spending a lot of time doing repairs, and we kind of wanted to sell it as is. And I saw your ads on the TV show, and I also work in a real estate related business, and just from people I know in the business, investors and all, they've all said great things about Market Pros. And it seems like whenever I turn on the TV show in the morning, I saw your ads, so it seemed to give it a lot of credibility. I called the company out. The next day, the guy met me promptly on time at the property. He took about 5 or 10 minutes going through the house, wasn't very picky, but seemed to know what he was doing. We literally went outside on the curb in front of the house. It was during the summer, it was a warm day. He gave me an excellent offer. We negotiated a little bit, but the offer was incredibly clean. It was top price, cash only, no worrying about financing, inspections, anything like that. One of my concerns was my elderly parents had lived in the house for over 50 years and hadn't been cleaned in 50 years, so there was lots of generations worth of things stored, and I wasn't sure how I was going to move it out and what to do. So Dan was more than accommodating. He said, "We will take care of moving it out, take whatever you need." I signed the contract in July. I wasn't sure how much time we were going to need to take out the things we wanted to take out. He said, "I'll tell you what, let's make the settlement the end of December, but if you want to settle sooner for any reason, just let us know." So he was so accommodating. The contract was on one page, which was great. Market Pro picked up all the closing cost, all the settlement cost. Literally, I had to pay nothing. They've been extremely cooperative. They assigned me to a title company who's fantastic, answered all the questions, answered the phones, no problem about financing. They're paying cash. I mean, like I said, I work in a real estate related industry. There's always problems with investors and people trying to lowball homes. I can say with 100% certainty that Market Pro is an incredible company to work for. They do what they say. They don't put you under a lot of pressure. They have a very simple contract. They stand by it. They pay all the costs. And when they say all the costs, they mean it. I'm literally looking at the HUD-1 settlement sheet, and there's no cost to me, just the part of the taxes we hadn't paid. All the transfer talks, all the recordation taxes, all the settlement attorney fees, and in the state of Maryland, those can be quite high. They're paying them all. Sometimes you talk to companies, they want you to give them a second mortgage so they can buy it. They want to get a loan. And if you're selling a fix-and-flip property, banks aren't quick to give out loans and that sort of things. There was no home inspection involved. He saw the house one time, he made an offer, and I accepted it. And anytime I had any follow-up or questions, they'd immediately answer the phone. The title company to recommend is great to work with, and it was easier than selling a car. I mean,